The biggest mistake I see people make when they prepare for the GMAT is they memorize rules and then try to apply them blindly. It reminds me of that time I visited Taiwan and I wanted to go for a swim, but I was told I have to wear a swim cap. A swim cap? I said. Why? Well, we don't want to get hair in our swimming pool, they said. Hair? I said. What hair? You see, the locals in Taiwan, they typically have really beautiful full heads of hair and almost no body hair. Well, in this case, it's the other way around. But they insisted I have to wear a swim cap. Rules are rules, they said. Well, the GMAT is specifically designed to punish people who say rules are rules. I think a good example of that is question 30 in the Diagnostic chapter of the official guide. Why don't you pause the video here and try it for yourself first, and I'll come back after the intro and walk you through it. Oh, one more thing. Have you subscribed to this channel yet? You know, every day I publish a new video solving an official GMAT question. You can find the channel on youtube.com/quantreasoning, but if you subscribe and click that little bell below, you'll get notified every time I publish a new video. Alright, I'll be right back. So what a lot of people do here is they define X as the number of $100 gift certificates and Y as the number of $10 gift certificates. And then they say, okay, well, 100X plus 10Y, that's the total revenue that we get. And we also know that X plus Y is 20, and we're looking for the value of Y. Statement 2 is really not that interesting, right? Because statement 2 just says X is greater than 15. Okay, so in the context of X plus Y is 20, we know that Y is less than 5. But what is the value of Y? Well, I don't know. It could be 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0. So statement 2 is not sufficient on its own, and we can eliminate B and D. But I think statement 1 is where a lot of people get tripped up. You see, for statement 1, they'll build this algebraic inequality showing 100x plus 10y is somewhere in between 1650 and 1800. And they'll say that even with the information that x plus y is 20, there's still going to be an infinite number of possible solutions within that range. After all, we don't have two equations with two unknowns. We just have one equation with two unknowns and one inequality with two unknowns. So when they apply that rule blindly, they say this is not sufficient. But what they're failing to consider is that we know in this case that x and y are integers. You can't have 3.2 gift certificates. So this is nonsense. Let's get rid of all that. What we should do instead, when we know that we have an integer constraint, all of a sudden we realize it's not an infinite number of possibilities. It's actually just 21 different possibilities. We could have 20 $100 gift certificates and no $10 gift certificates. And as we start going through the different options, we realize that each time we replace one $100 gift certificate with a $10 gift certificate, we're losing $90. So the total revenues would go down by 90 each time. We're starting at 2000. The next would be 1910. 1820, 1730, 1640, 1550, and so on. But only one of those is in that range between 1650 and 1800, and therefore statement 1 is sufficient on its own, and the correct answer is A. If you found this video useful, go to quantreasoning.com for a lot more where that came from. You should also click that like button and let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to make future videos about. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and do that and click that bell below so you get notified about future videos. See you next time.